Well, yeah, that's true. You don't want to say it. Well, me and Holly, Holly just won't wipe the house like that, but it's, all right, y'all. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. I had to run a couple of errands this morning, so picked me up a new Steel FS94R. So we're going to try it out today. It's going to get broke in real well, and I'll show you here in just a second with this first property. We got 3 fairly good sized properties today that we're going to try to get to. The first one is the biggest one, so we're going to get it knocked out before it gets too warm. So got the deer out, as you can see, 920, still rolling. So I'm going to turn this around and get some shots of what we're working with today, and we'll try to get some footage maybe during the cutting. If not, we'll try to get some definite footage when we get wrapped up. So here we go. As you can see, this is some nice thick stuff. So we don't go all the way over to the woods over there. It kind of swings out just a little bit on the other side of those headstones right there. Goes all the way back to the tree line. All of this in the front. So we'll have to trim around every bit of this here. All the stuff in the back, we'll have to trim all that out. It's not nearly as thick in the back as it is up here. A lot of sourweed or ragweed, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of trimming. So this is what we got here. Probably have to double cut a few areas just where there's so much of this ragweed and stuff. And let's say all the way out to the road, you see it's real thick and full right there. We can get the 920 up into a few places up here, so this isn't all weed eating, but there's still a lot. And then we're gonna go all the way over just the other side of that tree to the wood line and back to the wood line across the back. So got my brother-in-law, he's down there. He's actually starting out with the 94, so let him see what he thinks about it. And then my nephew is on the 590 down there in the back corner, so they're getting started back there. I'm going to try to get as much of this up here with the 920 as I can, and that's what we're dealing with first thing this morning. So we're going to get back at it and try to get you some more footage. Again, if nothing else, we'll get the finished footage of this property, and we've got 2 more that we'll try to get some footage of on the day, and maybe do a quick review of the FS94 at some point, maybe this afternoon. If not that, then we'll be doing a short video with a review on it later on. So stay tuned, y'all. All right, we got it finished up. About to move on to the next one, but check out this front part. Remember all that ragweed earlier? Nice and slick. Look at that. Got it all trimmed down. And all that ragweed gone. All the way across. Pretty good for, I think it took us about 3 hours to get this done. So there it is, everybody. You can see, got it all trimmed out. Looks good. We're on to the next one. Alright, I've seen this one before. Just real quick, we're done with it. My brother-in-law's blowing off. We got all this mowed. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Looks beautiful. So, walk around here to the other side. You can see we got all that mowed out to the front. So that's number 2. So we're gonna move on to the last one of the day. It's another one you've been to, and we'll get some footage on that and maybe do a quick review of the 94 hours first day. We'll be back. All right, y'all. We're in our last yard today. Number 3. So doing pretty good. I got my brother-in-law and my nephew, his son, helping me, so that's saving me some time. But give me a little time to do a couple other things. So a couple of things I'm doing here is I got a couple of places where we had some low-hanging limbs, so I've trimmed those off and cleaning them up right now. So right at one of the drives, and just a couple of trees on one side. So I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick, show you what the yard looking like so far, and let you know what's going on, and then we'll try to get some wrap-up footage in a little bit, and maybe do a quick review on the FS94R that we purchased this morning. So been using it a lot today, so it's been broke in, so we'll go over that a little bit, first impressions. And so here we go. This is what we're doing. So you can see this tree here had a bunch of undergrowth down at the bottom, so we cut all that back because it was kind of hanging out into the yard, and a few limbs up. This tree here had limbs way down here and some limbs that were hanging down, so we've already cut them up. They're in the pile right there. And then we just kind of cleaned up the cherry tree right here. It had some low-hanging limbs that were kind of sticking out, so we kind of cleaned that back up a little bit. And then this cedar tree here had some limbs that were really hanging out into the driveway here, and out the front side were hanging kind of low, kind of blocking your view. So trim those back for the lady here, and gonna get back to trimming. I've already kind of trimmed around these bushes here and this tree and the stuff up front. So that's what we got so far. We'll get some wrapped up footage here in a little bit. My brother-in-law and them, they're back in the back mowing, so they'll be done before too long. So I'm gonna get back on the trimmer and trim around a couple of places here, finish up around the house and a couple other buildings and the pool. So we'll get back with you. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? In the truck, heading back. Actually going to get the truck washed since it's a little grimy right now. But didn't get any final footage on that last yard to kind of wrap things up in a hurry, and trying to get back, grab a bite to eat. So we heading back. The 94R did a great job today. I'll do a little more of a review on it later, but was pleased with it for today, and just wanted to say thank y'all for taking the time to watch. Hope y'all enjoy, and catch up with you later.